Like, come on, y'all cannot tell me that doesn't sound like it should be on the stage. Production, lights, cameras. What is up? It's your girl Alicia back with another video. How are you doing? Because I'm doing great. And as you can see by the title, y'all, we are getting into my girl MegaGoneFree's first album. Now, if y'all don't know who MegaGoneFree is, let this video be your first introduction, okay? My girl, she is that girl, okay? I found her off of TikTok. She was doing covers. She just caught my attention right off the bat because I love people who are just like alternative and like creative and black. But yes, y'all, I love MegaGoneFree, and I'm so glad that Cypho, I'm gonna put your comment right here. Yes, so we are going to be getting into Vines for Vines. Now, if you're new to my channel, hello, how you doing? My name is Alicia Nicole, and what I do on this channel is react to albums while putting my makeup on. I also do other things. I also have my own music out. My second project, Euphoria, is out now, so if you want to check that out, you can check that out. Also, I forgot to say this in the beginning of the video, the timestamp for when the reaction will start is going to be in the comments. Yeah, but I have my second project, Euphoria, out, and oh yeah, I'm coming out with a deluxe version of Euphoria, so please stay tuned for that. I'm working really hard on 5 additional tracks for Euphoria, so if you are interested in that, please stay tuned. But without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Now, if y'all know me and you've been on this channel for a while, y'all know that I try to do the makeup look with the album, but I actually have something to do today. So I'm just going to be doing a regular look today. I'm sorry. But anyways, getting into the first track, we have Out of Space, which I've actually heard most of these songs, but I'm going to react to them all for the sake of the video because there's only 7 songs. So yes, I love the beginning. It's just horrifying, like aliens have inhabited the earth and terror is going around. Hey, and also, y'all, I'm a pauser, but also, y'all, like, I feel like Mega is going in a very different direction. Like, I feel like with her other songs that she's put out, it's very like do-up. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's very like different, like In the Kitchen, for example. And now I feel like we're going in a more electronic type beat, and I'm really excited to get into that type of sound with her. Hey, whoever did the beat went hard. From a different planet, we're from outer space. We're from outer space. They landed in their ships, and nothing's been the same ever since. This video is just gonna be me rocking out to Miss MegaGoneFree. Like, it's really not a reaction. It's really just a bop session, honestly. Ooh, y'all, I just want to talk about Out of Space for a second. It's honestly so real. Like, oof, literally, it's so hard to freaking live and be a human being in this earth, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of like when you become an adult, like me being 19 right now and stepping into my young adulthood. It is crazy. Like, you be wanting to do X, Y, and Z, but it's like we're going through inflation. We're going through all this different stuff. It's like things are so high. You can't even live life. Like, you can't even live. Can I live? It's like, bro, how? Like, I feel like back then it was probably a little bit easier for people to like get houses and get apartments and stuff. And now it's like, it's scary out here. It's scary. I'm gonna try to do my forehead, but the thing is, my hair, like, I don't want it to get in the way. I'm gonna do a little bit. To begin, came from a different planet. We're from outer space. That was Out of Space, and I love that she opened the album with Out of Space because I just feel like that sets the tone. Like I feel like I know what this album is going to bring, and I'm really excited about it. Moving on to talking about Brie, which I think is the first song she ever put out. Let me see. Let me fact check that. No, it's not. I should have knew that. Yeah, I knew it wasn't. But that's like the one that blew up. And I just want to say something real quick. Her name is not Brianna no more. That is not her name. Her name is MegaGoneFree. MegaGoneFree, you're nobody, okay? Okay, so let's get that out of the way. Like, the girlies want to play in her face in her comment section and still call her Brie, and I be seeing that, and it's like, bro, that is so disrespectful. If somebody asks you to call them something, and I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think. Do what they ask. It's that simple. And she literally made a whole song about it, and people are still disrespectful. But anyways, let's get into talking about Brie. See, this is what I mean. Like the talking about Brie, like that sound. Like I feel like, yes, it's in the album, but I feel like she derived from that sound in this album, if that makes sense. But I'm only 2 tracks in, so. Brianna. I killed that Brianna with her body when her name is IRL, don't call me that again. Oh my god, y'all don't understand how much I love Mega, and I just love this song because it's kind of like, when I first heard this song, I related to it so much because it's kind of like, okay, for her instance, her dead name is pinned to her old life, is pinned to what people perceived her as, how she showed up in life, and all that different stuff. And sometimes I really wish that I could just start over, if I'm being honest. Like, everybody, like where I live, everybody knows me for who I am here. You know what I mean? Who I am now. But it's kind of like me doing this channel, I've really, I think, found myself and became who I am. And honestly, everything that she describes her old self as being is kind of how I've been. Like, I kind of like let people run over me. I kind of like cowered in the presence of others. It's like, no, like, I feel like I have slowly tried to find myself. And sometimes I feel like I just want to start over, if I'm being completely honest. Like, so this song really resonates with me because I feel like Mega has found her way, if that makes sense. Like, she's found who she wants to be and does not revel in who she once was, where she once lived, all that different stuff. And I feel like it's such an empowering song to me. See, like, yes, that is very harsh, but honestly, it's the reality. Like, when you find yourself and you no longer resonate with your old self, it's like, I'd rather be anyone else than be who I once was. And honestly, that's how I feel sometimes. Like, it's kind of just like, I don't want to be, wait a second, I don't want to be who I once was. Yes, yes, yes. Body when her name. Oh, okay. I forgot it went like a little, because I haven't heard this song in a long time. And I just want to point this out, y'all. Like, also, if you know me, I don't know if I've ever said this on this channel, but sometimes I don't like when artists kind of like put a bunch of singles out and then there's only like a couple new songs that we haven't heard, if that makes sense. Like, yes, for example, with Vines for Vines, okay, Out of Space was out, Talking About Brie was out, Henrietta Hudson was out, Hills You Die On was out. So 4 out of the 7 songs that she put out was already out. So it's kind of like, dang. But I will say, for Vines for Vines, I really see the reasoning as to why she did that, because I feel like it all intertwines. I feel like it will all tell a story, and I feel like I'm fine with it. You know what I mean? Now, like, in most cases, I'm like, dang, like, I wish there was a few songs that were left out so that when we do come to the final listen, we get new stuff. But I see why, because even going from Out of Space to Talking About Brie, like, it I don't know, like, I feel like it intertwines nicely. You know what I mean? But moving on to song 3, we have Likes and Comments, which I'm very excited to get into. I'm very excited to get into that. Oh my god. She only teased like 2 seconds. I didn't know what we were getting into, y'all. I did not know what we were getting into. Okay. Vocals. Wow. I'd do anything if that means you were watching. Oof, like coming from somebody who is trying to do content for a living, not only just doing YouTube but also music, as y'all know, like this song is going to speak to me. It's already resonating with me already, but I'm gonna keep my comments to the end because I feel like I have a lot to say on likes and comments. Wow, that actually gave me chills. She said, y'all make me question if I'm meant to be an artist. That actually like made me sad. Like, I don't know, like even the thought of like, oof. No, I'm not gonna hold my tongue on what she just said. It honestly, it could be a very big struggle. Like, I'm only on the level that I am at, so I can't imagine her, you know. I can't imagine being on the level of Mega, you know what I mean? Because she has millions of followers and thousands of streams, if not millions of streams. Yes, because I just saw her story. She got 10 million streams on Vines for Vines, which, let's give her a hand clap because that is amazing. But it's also like trying to put yourself out there and do what you love. It's kind of like you love what you do. Like, it's at the likes of criticism. You know what I mean? It's like at the expense of people tearing your craft down or make you feel like you shouldn't pursue it. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like it's your passion, but at the end of the day, it's for the consumers, if that makes sense. But I'll leave the rest of what I have to say until the end of the song. Oh, she's going in. She's going in. Every day, I can't do much about what you think of me. I'll ditch my personality if it will use my salary. Feel so unseen if I'm real mean, I'm scared to leave. I'll do anything to succeed. I need to be mainstream, mainstream, mainstream. Y'all, oh my god, honestly, this song, I knew it would speak to me. I just knew it, but I didn't know it would speak to me on this like level. Like, I feel it like internally, and I feel like it doesn't matter what level of success you're on or whatever the heck. When you do social media and when you do content, it will have you feeling like this. It will have you feeling exactly like this. Oh my god. Yes, I'm straightening my brows with a toothbrush. Don't come for me. This is the part I know. Who hate? Anyway, I get paid. That's a gag because I mean, that's a gag. That's a gag because it's true. Whew, okay, that was likes and comments. And first off,
it is so true when you're trying to do content. When I started doing this channel, I was 16 years old, and I came in it thinking like, I came in it just like wanting to have fun and just react to stuff. I didn't think that my videos would get thousands of views, basically. Like, I remember the first time one of my videos hit 1,000 views, and I was like over the moon. I was like, oh my god, little old me, like y'all want to watch me. So when that happened, everybody's comments were so good and so like, you're so funny, you're this, you're that, you're da-da-da, all that different stuff. So sometimes, if my videos didn't do as well, I would like, and it's, we get it personal because I feel like we're listening to a very personal album. sometimes it's like when you see yourself not doing well, you're like, what can I do to make people want to watch me? Like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to have all this energy. And don't get me wrong, y'all, that is my personality. But when I'm not feeling bubbly and when I'm not feeling enthusiastic, like today, I've actually been having a horrible past week. I've been dealing with a lot of different stuff, but it's kind of like I push that to the side for YouTube because at the end of the day, it's about the viewers, if that makes sense. And I'm not trying to get too deep, but that it's the reality of it. People don't want to watch you being sad, or people don't want to watch you going through it. You know what I mean? Especially when you're known for being that like extra, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's not, I'm not saying that's not who I am, but I have moments that is not how I'm feeling. But it's kind of like you shut that down for the views because you know your audience, you know what they like to see. You know what I mean? So I can definitely understand this song. And then it's like, okay, when you start getting more and more views, like I think one of my videos hit like 20,000, over 20,000 views. That could put a lot of pressure on you because you're like, oh my God, what can I do to maintain that? And when you don't maintain that, it's like you stop doing it for fun and you start doing it for the likes and the views and the comments. And now I'm like genuinely like not trying to put all my business out there, but y'all, I get paid now too. So it's kind of like you have that in the back of your head. Like, yes, I like to do this for fun, but okay, now I'm getting paid. Now the views are going up. Now the likes are going up. And when they don't, it's kind of like you can feel like, what's wrong with me? Am I not doing enough? You know what I mean? Like, oof, I did not think I was going to get this personal, but it's just the reality of making content. If you want to be a content creator or you want to do this, you have to know that might be how you feel. You might come into it wanting to just have fun and have a cute key, but when the stakes are getting higher and higher and higher, you start thinking that way. You start thinking, like, what can I do to be the most successful? And sometimes you put your own feelings on the back burner. Like, that's why, if y'all notice, sometimes in the past, I would go months without posting. And it was because I didn't have that in the back of my head at that moment. Like, I didn't have, like, oh, I need to be consistent because of this, da, 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 da. So, yeah. And then it's like, people have so much smack to say. Y'all don't even know half the stuff people have said because I delete certain comments. Literally, I had comments on a video and someone was calling me the N-word and talking about black women and how black women don't need to just sit down and X, Y, Z. People have a lot of smack to say, but here is the reality. And it is a gag. It don't really matter about the hate. Because anyway, I get paid, and that's just the reality of it. You know what I mean? And this is coming from somebody who's at, like, of course, I'm grateful for every single one of y'all, but I'm not at the level of, like, Mega. You know what I mean? I'm not at the level of these big stars or these big content creators, but I still feel the effects of it, even having my group of people. You know what I mean? So, needless to say, all this to say, that sometimes I have to remind myself why I'm doing this, why I started my channel in the first place, why I want to share my content and share my things and share my stuff with y'all. I had to realize why I'm doing it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I could go on and on about this because honestly, yeah, doing content is kind of like you kind of get sucked into that vortex of I need to, and it's just like, no, be yourself, be true to yourself. Whoever's gonna like you will like you, and take time to yourself. Your mental health is important. What you're going through is important. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that was my little TED talk for today. Hope you enjoyed. But yeah, just a little sneak peek into doing this, wanting to do this. Yeah.
But moving on to track number 4, we have Henrietta Hudson. One thing about Mega's voice is it's so sultry, y'all. Like, it's so sultry. I just love her voice. Like, I don't know, like, her voice is just something new, fun, and fresh. The way, y'all, I don't even know if I listen to Henrietta Hudson. I've heard it, but I know it's spicy. I know it's spicy. But do I, like, listen to it consistently? No, but I know she's spicy. Room full of goddesses. River. Sing. And you know what I love? I love how artists will write the most saucy songs, but the vocals be so, like, heavenly, and I just, like, you forget what we're talking about. You forget what we're talking about. And I love the illusion. I love the illusion of we're getting into some tea, but our voices heavenly. Woo, hey. Together. First of all, that's how I know I haven't listened to this a lot, because the way I'm gagged, the way I'm gooped and gagged, why did I not expect it to be the way that it is. Like, okay, Miss Girl. What? First of all, no. First of all, no, actually. Because why don't we just go from Henrietta Hudson to Hills You Die On? Like, what? I'm actually gagged because how she could take us on that emotional roller coaster, like, what in the heck? But get into it. But moving on, we have Hills You Die On. Y'all, you know what this song gives me? This gives me like hometown. Oopsies. It gives like hometown, like lover, like we're both out of high school, but you want to go here and I want to be, you want to go here, I want to go there. You're not doing enough for me. You're not being enough for me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Oh my God. That was such a beautiful note right there. Like, ooh, my girl can sing. That's the thing about it. That's the thing about the girls who do covers and then do their own music. Like, no, this is not a plug, y'all. This is not a plug. Okay, yes, I do the same thing. Okay, but that is not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say, like, the girls can sing when they do covers first, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I'm not a recording artist girl. I'm a singer first. You know what I'm saying? Like, the girls that do covers is kind of like take, for example, Chloe and Halle. They started doing covers. They didn't just start making songs and recording songs. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, those girls can sing based off their covers alone. That's just me. Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. It's giving hometown lover. Like, we was meant to be together, but you cannot do what you needed to do. We have two different pathways. Now I'm on to bigger and better things, mega even, and I'm okay without you. We should have been together. We should have been together, but you fumbled the ball. So I loved that abrupt end. Sing. The way y'all don't understand. You know what? I'm so happy I'm doing this because I listened to this song before. I don't know what wasn't clicking in the membrane, but as I'm listening to it now, y'all, this is such a beautiful song. It's such a beautiful song. Like, the way she's like, oof, y'all don't understand what this song is doing to me right now. Like, oh yeah, this is going on a playlist. Like, was I just asleep? Was I just not in consciousness? I don't get it. Ooh. A monologue. That's the thing about it, y'all. I love when the girlies talk. Like, oh my God, I remember I did that for the opener of Welcome to Heaven and Earth Angel, and then at the last song, Earth Angel, I did the same thing. Somebody said it was cringy. Okay, and we all see, that's what I'm saying. People be afraid. We be afraid to step out and do our own thing. But as I've done content creation and doing music, I've learned it will connect with someone. You can't be afraid to be cringy. You can't be afraid to be yourself. Y'all, I could do a whole TED talk on just putting yourself out there. Wow. Oh, that beautiful. I should know. That was a beautiful song. Moving on to the second to last track, we have The Price Is Wrong. I don't think I've ever heard this. So let's get into it. Let me tell y'all something. Let me learn y'all something. Okay? I like MegaGoneFree. She reminds me, now if y'all don't know who he is, go check him out. And not the new version of him, the old version of him. Todrick Call. Listen, like her style, like is very theatrical. And that's something that Todrick Call did with his first album that I know of, Straight Out of Oz. And then with his second studio album, Forbidden, right? Like, it's so theatrical. Y'all have to get into it. It's a masterpiece. I love Todrick down. And especially his old work. Like, it's very Broadway. It's very theatrical. It tells a story. And I love that. Like, I love when artists do that. Like, it could be a movie almost. Like, I could see it visually in my head. And he did make 2 movies to his 2 albums, Straight Outta Oz and Forbidden. And I really like that Mega also does the same thing. Like, I feel like her songs are so visual. Like, I can see them. And I've always wanted to do something like that. Same with Melanie Martinez. She does the same thing with storytelling, like with Crybaby, K through 12, Portals. It's all like visual. It's all a story. You can see it. And I love that. And I've always wanted to do something like that. And I think that's what I tried to do a little bit with Earth Angel. But then I like went kind of more for the like kind of straight away from that kind of sound. But I would love to do something like that. Like, I just love that energy. And I love when artists do that. And I feel like Mega does that perfectly. Go check out Straight Outta Oz and Forbidden, y'all. When I say masterpiece, masterpiece. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all cannot tell me that doesn't sound like it should be on the stage. Production, lights, cameras. Y'all cannot tell me this doesn't give production. Please, like, it gives production. I get it. I get it. She's afraid of success. Ooh, she's afraid of success. And we've all been there. We've all been there, afraid of what we can become. We are safe knowing that if we fail, at least we know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? My girl is speaking truth. Y'all, I didn't know if I was gonna do lashes or not, but I'm just not, y'all. I'm just not. I do not feel like doing lashes. And y'all, when I tell y'all I have thousands upon thousands, not thousands. Let me stop being dramatic. I have a lot of lashes, okay? Shein has me in the shackles. When I tell you hair from Shein, this from Shein, this from Shein, this from Shein. Everything's from Shein, y'all. Everything's from Shein. So I'm not doing lashes. Okay, moving on to the last track of the album. Oopsies. We have MegaGoneFree, You're Nobody, which I will say I really wish it was longer. It is shorter. I watched the music video to it and I was like, where's the rest? Mega, where's the rest? Where's the rest? But she said it was supposed to be an interlude, I think. So yeah, I'm grateful for it. I also did a little video to it. You could check that out on my TikTok. My main TikTok is at the Kid Alicia, and then my other TikTok for just my music, I think, is Alicia Nicole. So you could go follow me there. I know I don't be plugging myself in when it comes to social media, but if you want to go follow me, you could go follow me. But yes, moving on to the last track is I'm MegaGoneFree, You're Nobody.
They see the glitz, the glamour, and try to get their greedy mitts all over my gold. No! Go get your own!
Period. That's what I'm saying. It's so doo-wop. It's so doo-wop, and I love it. The girls aren't doing it like that anymore.
I'm MegaGoneFree, you're nobody. MegaGoneFree, I'm MegaGoneFree, I'm MegaGoneFree, you're nobody.
Period. And that ends off the note for Vines for Vines. And let's just give her a round of applause. Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I enjoyed this album, but what I will say is I was expecting this album to go in a very electronic vibe because the opening was Out of Space, which I knew was an electronic vibe. But I feel like she still, and also with the cover art as well, it kind of made me think it was going to go in a different direction. However, this is only volume 1 and we have another volume to dissect when she puts it out. So I feel like she continued on the likes of her original sound, which I definitely enjoy. Like I said, throughout the, also y'all, I'm not even done with my makeup. Why am I doing a end conclusion and I'm not doing my makeup? I will see y'all when I'm finished, because like, no. Okay, this is the final result. Get into it. But that has been my reaction to MegaGoneFree's first album, Vines for Vines. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the subject matter, because I feel like I really resonate with everything that she spoke about. And honestly, y'all, I didn't even realize, like, so on my Spotify for Artists app, it shows me who y'all be listening to the most, like people who listen to me, which y'all also listen to, and MegaGoneFree is up there. And I feel like we kind of like have the same vibe. But yes, I love MegaGoneFree so much, and I can't wait for the second installment. I don't know if it's going to be called Vines for Vines, but this is volume 1. So that has been my reaction. Tell me what y'all thought in the comments below. Like always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.